What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com, home of the #1 crypto classes. This is where we keep crypto simple. Today, another exciting video. When will Bitcoin reach $10,000? The answer will surprise you. If you're new here, join the movement, hit that subscribe button right now, and everybody hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. It's great to see you. We have an incredible video to get to. But first, there is only 4 days left. This is your last chance to take full advantage of our biggest sale we have ever had. Do not miss out. You will regret it. Your last chance is right now. Here's how to sign up to the top crypto classes in the industry and join students from all over the world who are changing their lives. Get those classes you have been wanting. Here's how to sign up. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. We look forward to welcoming you in. If you sign up to these 2 combos, you're going to get a huge bonus of 6 powerful bonus classes. Don't miss out. You will regret it. Now, let's jump into this video. It is jam-packed, and actually there's a bonus in this video. So we're going to talk about market cycles. We're going to talk about Bitcoin to 10,000. We're going to talk about if it's even possible, how likely is it. We're not going to discuss any opinions. Everything based on the charts. And also, by the way, this chart is absolutely fascinating. We're going to cover this as a bonus a little bit later for what's happening right now in Bitcoin as we're in the midst of a rally. Is this rally about to be destroyed, or is it just the beginning? So for market cycles, you have to understand these market cycles in order to really understand when or if Bitcoin can reach 10K. Market cycles are everything. And that's why our channel, we usually take a step back. We look at these bigger pictures and we're able to see things really clearly. For example, in 2018, there were 2 big market cycles that happened. The first one was the death cross on the 1 day. We made this video a little over 11 months ago, and we said, look, there's going to be a death cross on the 1 day, and we said that we're going to have a continued bear market for the next year. We're going to have prices fall for the next year. That was just based on what we saw in these market cycles. The second market cycle was even more important. Right? That market cycle was exactly 280 days after we had made our bottom. We had a 3-day death cross, which we called out. We fell from 6K to 3K, right? We called that market cycle out before it happened, and we were targeting our 200-week moving average. Those are market cycles. Once we understand those and how they ebb and flow with each other, we can really start to really picture Bitcoin through a really clear crystal lens and understand what cycle we're in now, which cycle is coming next, and how can that propel us to 10K realistically based on only evidence in the chart. We're not going to utilize any news or anybody's opinion or any BS. Only realistic expectations just from price action for the last 8 years. All right? So let's jump into this chart, and then we're going to cover a little bit later what's happening right now, current day in Bitcoin. So I'm really excited about this. This is my last video before my son is born. That's why I've got this extra bonus in here for you guys to cover today's market. So that's for you guys. Now, let's understand what we're looking at. This is Bitcoin in 2014 to 2015, right? We're on Coinigy. This is a 1-week chart, and we have 3 critical levels that we're going to discuss. The first one is our bottom base, right? This is where Bitcoin fell exactly 85% right to the 200-week moving average and held critical market structure right at this 200-week moving average, okay? This happens to be also exactly 280 days after we are first bottom, we broke this market structure for the first time ever. just like we did in 2018, 2019. Exactly 280 days after this, we broke our critical market structure, falling to the 200-week moving average. These are the market cycles we're in right now, and it's about to get very interesting. So we understand that this is a very critical level, right? This is our bottoming action, which we held here for an extended period of time. The middle level here, line number 2 in the middle, is incredibly critical. It held really critical market structure, as we mentioned, for 280 days, held critical resistance also, and then once we broke it, remember these are weekly bars, once we broke it, we actually stayed up here for a very extended period of time, holding support before our cycle moved us into this rally phase, pushing us forward. So that's really critical information to understand, because once Bitcoin reaches this level of around 6,000, we're going to struggle. We're going to stay at that level for an extended period of time. Let's look at how much time we would stay there, and then we can understand how much time it's going to take us to push up to 10K. And by the way, let's take a step back for a moment. You guys have been in crypto probably for about a year, right? And you have your friends and family or acquaintances telling you you're crazy. Bitcoin is dead. Bitcoin is some fraud or some scam or some disease. They treat it like it's some foreign object that you should avoid at all costs. And they do not believe Bitcoin is going to ever reach 10K. But let's take a zoom out for a second. If you were to take a zoom out and you're looking at the weekly chart for like a 5 to 7 year period, you would have said, okay, 2015 was the time to buy Bitcoin. That was clearly, we can say that now because the charts have already finished. 2015, make no mistake, was the best time to buy Bitcoin or crypto. And what we've said repeatedly, guys, 2019 is that year. We are here. 2019 is the year to get crypto. It wasn't 2017. It wasn't 2018. It's 2019. 2019 is going to be the year to really take advantage of what's in front of us here. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but just speaking the truth to you guys because I want to see you succeed. Make no mistake, 2019, we're going to look at it in 5 years from now and say, wow, it was clear looking at the structure of the charts just based on the technical analysis. 2019 is going to be an exciting year. Okay, now let's understand, we're going to take some measurements here and really understand when we're going to get to 10K. So we've understood that this bottoming level, we understood that this level, which is 6K in current day, was a headache for us. You can see what happened here, critical resistance, critical support. We held it as resistance a little bit, and then we formed this really textbook charting. And look at what happened here. We broke the resistance, we broke above, held resistance, we came back down, held support, and that's when things really started to take off. So we need to look at the charts and understand when will this be for us today, and that will be very clear as to when 10K will happen. So let's take some measurements here. Now, we understood that from our bottoming candle to our technical double bottom, right, which formed right at this candle here, you saw that break market structure, was about 224 days. So if we go to the chart today and we assume that this is our bottoming candle, 224 days from that period, we can assume that around that period, it'll be our technical double bottom, which means we're pretty much done with that bottom level, right? So that will put us, towards the middle end of this year, right? Almost into the August time period, right? So potentially that's when we're finished with this bottom level. Now, to understand the market structure a little bit further, we have to understand, well, when was it that we actually tested this level for the first time? This market structure was critical for multiple years, meaning it's going to be incredibly difficult for us to get through that barrier, right? So if we take a measure move here from our bottoming candle to where we first tested this market structure here as resistance was 294. So 294 days from our bottoming candle to test this level here. So if we zoom this out 294 days, we're looking at, okay, we're in September time period. Towards the end of September of this year, we're going to be battling this level for potentially the first time. And you may say, well, Steve, how can you really look at it this way in terms of time? Well, because previously, if you look left in the charts, a lot of these measurements, a lot of these moves, a lot of these market cycles were purely based on the ebb and flow of price action and time. It's very accurate from when we topped to when we bottomed. When we broke market structure 280 days to our bottoming candle, a lot of these times are really a telltale sign of what's to come. We've been using this analysis in this way for 11 months, way before it was cool to talk about the 2014 to 2018. We were talking about these time periods, and it's really fascinating, right? So we're talking about maybe the September-ish time period battling here. But now we need to understand the next market cycle to really understand 10K. How long did we battle with this price action of our previous base? And if we go to this candle, this candle here on 229 was a critical candle for us. So you're talking about 119 days, right? This is when we came back down, confirmed support, and we didn't touch this level again. Just like this candle here was critical for the future cycle, right? Just like this candle here. So we said 119 days. That means from the September time period, we're going to be battling. So it was September 30th. So if we go from September 30th, which means that was our first touch of this level, and then we held up there for 119 days, really battling at support and resistance, we're getting into January of 2020. So January of 2020, we have basically said, okay, we're done with this critical level here, and we're ready to move higher. And that brings us to this level, 10K. Now, here's how to really assess from a technical standpoint when we can reach 10K. What we simply did is we took our price from our high and we said, at what point did we go from our high down to 10K? What kind of a correction is that? And we're talking a 48% correction, okay? 48% from our highest price down here. Now take a look at the market structure. Whoops. So it's really critical to look at the structure. This is our 10K level. That's our goal. That's where we want to get to. And realistically, when is that going to happen? And by the way, I would say, like we talked about, you're going to have friends and acquaintances and maybe family members that think you're a little delusional here in crypto. But you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. We'll call it all the way to your crypto wallet. Because 2019 is going to be the best year to buy crypto. So 10K, we said 48% fall, right? So now when we look at the 2014, 2015 chart and we say, okay, we're looking at when we fell about 48%, it gets us to this level here. And from a structure standpoint alone, take a look at this. Extreme support, extreme resistance, and then extreme support and resistance. This is a critical level back in 2014, 2015, and in today's market, it's the golden 10K level. Look, extreme support, extreme resistance and support, extreme resistance again. This level, make no mistake, is going to get a lot of people excited because it's a big even level, and this is when Bitcoin, once it reaches 10K, the media will start really latching on, and it will kind of be this snowball effect, which will be pretty exciting, but we're going to stay even keel. We're going to stay a couple steps ahead of the other humans. So make sure that you subscribe with notifications on to stay up to date with these big picture concepts, which are huge market moves, and we'll stay ahead of the game. So hit that subscribe button and the bell right now. So we understand that this third level, very critical. When can we realistically reach this? Let's take a couple measurements, and we're going to create our theory first of all. We're going to take a measurement from our top of the candle until when we reached it. But structurally, take a look at this, what happened. We battled down here, we said, for 224 days, I believe the number was. And then we reached up here at day 294, I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's 294. And then we held up here for about 119 days, I believe. And then we battled up enough. We gained enough courage to really hold this critical level. Look at this extreme resistance. We held this as critical resistance for months. And then look, we held it as support. This was our telltale sign. We came down. This candle right here on 5/16 was an extremely important candle because we have been holding incredible resistance. We broke through that resistance. We came down and confirmed it as support. It's textbook. It is textbook. And we had an extreme breakout. We're looking for this candle. This candle on 6/6. This is the candle that was the first break of 10K. So let's take a couple measurements, and we're going to create our theory and then test our theory for if it's true or not. So if we take a measured move from here, our top candle to this candle here, we're talking about 924 days. Okay, 924 days from our top candle. Let's see about when that is. That will be, what did we say, 924? That will be around the middle of the year. Okay, that'll be around the middle of the year. So that's our theory. Our theory is, okay, Bitcoin will break 10K for the first time around the middle of the year. Now we have to test that theory. We have to test that theory multiple ways. Let's test it from our first bottoming candle. Remember, this was a critical candle because 280 days later, we had a 3-day death cross and a big fall down. So let's test it from this candle to our candle that actually broke 903 days. And let's see if that gets us in the general ballpark of what we're looking at. So here's our first bottoming candle there. 903 days puts us around the middle of the year. Let's take a look from another angle. Another angle we can take a look at is from our first break of our market structure. First break of our market structure is here. Remember, market structure held 280 days, right? So first break of market structure to this candle, we're talking about 616 days. Let's take a look here. First break of market structure is this candle. 616 days later, it gets us to about the middle of next year. Let's take a look at one more way. So far, our theory is adding up where it coincides timeline with when this candle broke. Again, we're not trying to get the exact day. That would be ludicrous to think we would do that. We're looking for structurally, what cycle are we in now? What cycles are ahead of us? And what cycle is going to get us to that ultimate 10K platform? Let's take a look at our bottoming candle, our true bottoming candle to this candle here, 511. Let's take a look here. So 511 from here, let's see if this lines up. Yeah, we're talking about around the middle of the year. So we can anticipate that these cycles are going to carry out, meaning this cycle here hanging out at our bottom, heading up to our true, this is probably the most important level that we've got to get through. And it's going to be a pretty big headache for 2019. Then we're going to battle through it and head up to this 10K around the middle of next year. Now, we're going to take a look at what's happening present day because we've had a rally. Is this rally about to be dead or is it just getting started? Let's take a deeper look. Before we get there, here's a review from JD. JD was a Bitcoin miner for many years, since 2010, right? But JD didn't have that strategy of when to buy and when to sell to really maximize his money. JD signed up to the classes and says quote, "I'm so glad I decided to take Steve's Intermediate, Advanced, and Pro combo. Since taking the classes, I've made several profitable trades, which paid for the classes 10x. JD, keep up the great work. This is a shout out to you. I want you to be the next person to write one of these reviews. You deserve to make these profits in the middle of a bear market. This is the best time to learn. Do not miss out. This is your last chance to get these huge savings that we have. Last chance. Don't miss out on our biggest sale we have ever had. 4 days left, ladies and gentlemen. 4 days left. Take full advantage. Get those classes you have been waiting for. This is how to sign up. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. This is our top seller by far. This is the combo that all of our students rave about. If you're new, if you've been in crypto just a few months, this is the perfect combo for you. Incredibly popular. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Save $550. This is ludicrous. It's crazy. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Now, let's jump back into this chart. Bitcoin presently is around 4,000, right? And structurally, we're not really surprised by that because I think about a month ago, we had talked about how Bitcoin was going to go, and we'll show you on the weekly chart because that's where we did the videos, but we were going to go up, down, up. And this typical structure of retesting our highs here. So this, we talked about it many weeks ago, but let's dig into a little more detail. This is a fascinating chart. I could spend easily 1 hour talking about this. I love this chart. I've never showed it to you guys before. We're here on TradingView, and this is the BLX, which I love this chart. It's 8 years of data. And this is the simple moving averages. We have the moving averages of 20, 50, 100, 150, 200, and so on and so forth, all the way up to 600. It's fascinating. Take a look at structurally what's going on. We had blue and green, which means good, for a while, right, with this uptrend. And then we went into this orange and red area for an extended period of time, right? That's our bear market. But it's fascinating to take a look at using this chart to understand what's happening with this rally right now. Is it almost dead or is it just begun? Let's take a deeper look. If we zoom in here, you can see when our green was kaput. When our green finished was right at that 3-day death cross when we fell from 6 to 3. And you can see that back in 2014, 2015, right at the green ending was when we had the 3-day death cross and we fell off the face of the planet down to our bottom directly to our 200 week moving average. But when we dig a little bit closer into the price action, this is on the daily chart, okay? You can see that, simply put, you can see that we've got our first level of resistance, our second level of resistance, our third level of resistance is currently exact resistance right here today after a rally. So we need to find our bottom, we need to find this rally, and we need to find this third line here and see where we can see that it's resistance. And I'm going to show you on a weekly chart, and it's going to be fascinating how simple it is on a weekly chart. But first, we're going to look at it on a daily chart so you can see both angles and really get a clear picture. So, bottoming candle, we have line number 1, line number 2, line number 3 is this one right here. Line number 3 is this one right here. And you can see where it held critical resistance, actually for a handful of days, forming a bull flag. And then we broke above a little bit higher and we never got any higher. We were beat over the head and we fell back to our base. Okay, so we can expect something very similar to happen, right? Rejection from this, right? A breakthrough, not a big break, but a breakthrough, and then beat over the head and we fell back down to our base. Let's go to the weekly chart where things get really super clear. On a weekly chart, let's take a look at where we are today. On a weekly chart, you can see our bottoming candle back in 2014, 2015. Take a look at this. It's fascinating. We had our bottoming candle here holding the 200-week moving average. No surprise. However, this first level of resistance was pretty critical. It held us as resistance for an extended period of time up until that final push of the rally. Now take a look at this. We had cross number 1, cross number 2. And what we really want to pay attention to is our top level line here, which is the 20-week moving average. This 20-week moving average was incredibly powerful for the past year. Watch this. Fascinating. It held critical support. We broke down. It beat us over the head. We fell down. We finally got above it a little bit, but held resistance. It pushed us down. Now follow this line. This is the top line here. Look, critical resistance again pushed us way down. Critical resistance again pushed us way down. Critical resistance again pushed us way down. And from this point, held us down for multiple months down near our bottom. This is foreshadowing of what's to come. This 20-week moving average is getting close to beating us over the head, pushing us down for multiple months. Look at how long this was from the peak of our rally down here until we finally got ahead. We're talking 3 months, more than 3 months. More than 3 months. So take a look at this level now and let's see where this top level is, because that is what's coming and that's what's going to really push us down. Okay, so we're zooming out into present day. On the weekly chart, let's take a look. Here's our top level line here, the 20-week moving average. You can see, again, same structure. Critical support, we got ahead for a little bit, but pushed us down hard. We came back up and we battled this 20-week again. It pushed us down again. We came back up, we battled again, it pushed us down again, and it finally broke us here at the 3-day death cross. We never got above it. And here we are. Here is where this critical line is right now. That is the line I want you to watch because my son is going to be born. I'm going to miss a couple videos, and this is the line I want you to watch while I'm gone. That's how you're going to stay far ahead of the other humans. The other humans don't know about this line. I haven't seen anybody talk about this line, which means it's probably going to be in some people's videos, just like our Golden Cross video. We did a Golden Cross on our last video, and after that, it looks like pretty much everybody talked about it, but that's okay. We don't care about that, but I want you guys to know to stay a couple steps ahead. This level is what to watch here in the next few weeks, okay? So you can see we're about to have a cross. We have price action creeping up. Look for this level to come down and really hit us over the head and push us down, potentially for multiple months here near our bottom. So that's what we're looking for here in the short term to medium term. That's what I want you to pay attention to. So if you want to pull this chart up, you can go to TradingView and grab it. It's really fascinating. I wish I could talk for longer, but some people give me a hard time for videos over 40 minutes, which, again, those people that are watching beg for more because there's so much learning in these videos that it's incredible. So watch for that as we continue onward with this rally. Now, let's get to a couple more points, okay? This is just from the daily chart. Again, really fascinating. Take a deeper look at this and look for how, and the secret to looking at a chart like this is how these lines interact with each other and against each other. That's the secret sauce. Don't just look for how they act with each other. Look at both sides, how they act with and how they act against, and go back, look left. You're going to see so many trends playing out. Your mind is going to be captivated with so much information. So take a look at that a little bit deeper. Now, let's get to a quick review here from Ralph. Ralph signed up to the classes, was in the stock market for more than 5 years, took the investment seriously in his education, signed up. He realized he was just gambling. And then quickly, 3 weeks later, after taking the classes, already is up 125% on his investment in the combo classes. You are going to be next. Don't gamble with your money. This is not Monopoly. This is real life. You're dealing with your financial situation for you and your family for many years to come. Knowledge is power. Take full advantage. This is your last chance to sign up. 4 days left in our huge blowout sale. Don't miss out. Here is how to sign up. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Save $500 on this combo right now. That's unreal. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. If you're relatively new to crypto, you will be amazed at this combo class. Take full advantage. This is your last chance. Don't miss out on this opportunity. You will regret it. Now, let's get into Steve's secrets to success. First and foremost, everybody watching this video, scroll down a little bit, whether you're on your phone or your computer, to this subscribe button. If it's red, we have a problem. Boom, you need to hit that red button right now. Don't let it be red, and hit that bell so you get these videos hot off the press and you can get that quality, high quality information way before the other humans. So hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that bell right now. The second thing I want you to do right now is share this in one place, just one place. And I'm talking specifically to the folks who've never shared before. I want you to share it in one place because you know you've learned a lot from this video and every video I made. Share the wealth of knowledge, share it in one place, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is, just make it one place. Okay, topic number 3 is my son is coming in a few days. I cannot wait. It's a little bit of a hectic time running a international company like this, and the doctor's visits and everything going on. My family is flying in. It's going to be a special time, so I'm going to miss some time here due to family reasons. I've warned you in the past couple of videos. You guys are well aware. A lot of you are parents. This is a special time. I don't know what to expect, except it's going to be incredible. So I'll be back. I've never missed videos before since we've started on YouTube. Never. This will be our first time, and for good reason. So thank you for all of your support. I've received so many messages and emails and tweets and everything else about this situation. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. We have such an incredible community here. We're building something so special. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And everybody that gives these thumbs up right away, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Let's get into Steve's secrets to success. Oh, one last thing. I got so many emails. Steve, your Golden Cross video was incredible, but all sorts of YouTubers now are making Golden Cross videos after you. So guys, don't let this bother you. This has been happening for a long time. When we did our Death Cross on the one day, a lot of people made videos after that about the Death Cross. We all know where the information came from, although none of them gave credit to us. They all claimed it as their own ideas, but the Death Cross on the 3-day, if you guys remember a couple months ago, everybody started covering the Death Cross on the 3-day after our video, even though none of them have ever talked about a 3-day chart. So we all know where it came from, but don't let that stress you out. Who cares, if they don't give us credit, that's fine too. We wish them well. We wish them the best success. And, we're not worried about stuff like that. It's a good feeling that people are using our powerful videos to influence them as well and inspire them to look at the chart in different ways. So we're impacting more people. That's great for our channel. So next thing, Steve's secrets to success. It's a good one. Today's word is jealousy. Now, I want you guys to think about over the years, all the different jobs you've had. And in each job, there's a mountain to climb. Some folks climb it faster than others. Some folks climb higher than others. And think about, in these jobs you've had over the years, think about a time when somebody got promoted or when somebody got a raise. There's two reactions to this. Number one is the successful mindset. Number two is the failing mindset. The failing mindset looks at those folks and say, "Wow, why did they get the raise and I didn't? Why did they get that promotion and I didn't? They're this, they're that," and they start saying all these things. That's a failing mindset. Those people will never be successful. The successful mindset always sees the positive in life and always sees the abundance in life. Everybody could be millionaires. Everybody could be successful, including me and them. Everything is good. That's the successful mindset. More often than not, those people in years to come are very successful, and the failing mindset is still trying to pull those folks down. If you have a failing mindset now, or you notice when you were like that before, it's fine. You can change it right here. So in life, the failing mindset always reaches up to the folks that climb the mountain faster, and they try to bite at the ankles and pull them down to their failing level to make themselves feel better, right? Because of jealousy and because of envy, right? And you can see this all over the world, right? You can look at any industry, including your jobs. That failing mindset is toxic. Those people are not good people in your life, and those people almost always will fail. In today's market, right? In crypto, we started out a year ago just barely on crypto with a little bit of followers. And then we climbed that mountain really fast because we're putting out high quality content. And there's a lot of folks that are going to reach up and try to bite our ankles and pull us down to their failing level. We cannot pay attention to those people for 1 minute, just like you can't pay attention to those people even for 1 minute. I want you to be successful. And if you spend even 1 minute of your time looking down at those people that are trying to bite at your ankles and pull you down, that's going to take away from your success. And each level of success you reach, there's going to be more people biting and gnawing at your ankles trying to pull you down because of jealousy and envy. But you're better than that. You're above that. You're looking toward the stars. You are ready to obtain incredible financial success. In order to do that, you have to have focus. Take a look, for example, at billionaires. Elon Musk is a billionaire. Think about every day, every hour, somebody is releasing an article saying something negative about Elon Musk, saying something negative about one of his companies. By the way, he's got like 4 companies, right? If he spent even some of his time looking at those people trying to bite at his ankles, he knows they're all jealous and envy of what he's attained. And if he spends time focusing on those humans, he's going to lose all of his net worth. He's looking at the stars. He's looking up that mountain. How can I climb higher? And that's the mindset I want you to have. That's the mindset we have here. People are going to be biting and gnawing at our ankles because we grew really fast in 2018. We have an incredible amount of integrity. We have a high level of learning. We've got the #1 crypto classes. We predicted the biggest things to happen in 2018, the 1-day death cross before all humans, the 3-day death cross before all humans, and we correctly called the 3 largest rallies in 2018. We can't worry about those people biting at our ankles. You can't either. To achieve true success, look forward, keep focusing on the future, and surround yourself with fellow humans that have that successful mindset. And you're going to unlock an incredible future. I guarantee it. That's how to really elevate. And just know, the more levels that you reach, that higher level, there's just more people that are pulling you down. But don't focus on them. You are better than that. You're going to achieve significantly higher success from them, and they're ultimately going to fail. And that's fine, right? So that's what I want to leave you with, and a couple more things. A lot of emails from people being scammed. Watch out, guys. There's people taking my face and selling fake classes. Okay, they're doing it on Instagram. They're private messaging you. They're private messaging you on Twitter and on Telegram. And I've gotten a handful of emails with people almost in tears because they were scammed by these dirty individuals. Don't be scammed. There's only one place on planet Earth that you can get our classes, and that's at cryptocrewuniversity.com. That's with these links in the video here. That's the only place on planet Earth you can get my real classes. Don't be scammed by these dirty people. And we can't worry about these dirty people, right? Again, these are people just biting at our ankles. We're on a way different level, and we're going to the stars, just like you. The next thing is the email list. I've never told you guys this before, but our website has an email list. Go to the bottom of the website, should be right above my head. Type in your email right here and hit that subscribe button. Sign up to our email list. Do that right now. That's what I'll leave you guys with. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date, hopefully on the Twitterverse. So look out there at CryptoCrewU on Twitter. I'll give you guys some tweet about my son being born. Woo! I can't wait. So I'm getting excited. This is going to be the first time I've missed time on YouTube, but we're going to come back with incredibly powerful videos. Remember, 2019 is the year to buy. Don't sit on your hands. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for all the positivity. And don't forget, 4 days left. Do not miss out on this opportunity. It's your last chance to get these classes at a massive discount. We look forward to welcoming you in. Have a beautiful day. Watch that 20-week moving average. And I'll see you guys with a very powerful video and some incredible news coming very soon. I'm going to miss you. Thank you all for the thumbs up. We're building something so incredibly powerful here. And I can't wait to see you guys when I return. Peace and love to the Crypto Crew.